Welcome back to Coins X Tales. We're exploring rare Lincoln Wheat Pennies, coins that have made people rich. Let's find out why you should never overlook these coins. Because who knows, a single coin could change your life. Don't miss this. Top 1. We are diving into a classic American coin that millions of people have seen, but very few truly understand. The United States of America Lincoln Wheat Penny from 1953 with no mint mark. This small copper coin may look simple, but behind its design is a story that every coin lover should hear carefully. The 1953 Lincoln Wheat Penny was struck in Philadelphia, which is why it carries no mint mark under the date. It features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, a design that symbolizes strength, leadership, and American history. On the reverse side, the famous wheat ears represent prosperity and unity, making this one of the most loved designs in U.S. coinage. At first glance, many people think this penny is common. After all, millions were produced. But what makes this coin interesting is not just how many were made, it's how many survived in collectible condition. Most of these pennies were heavily used in daily transactions, worn down in pockets, cash registers, and jars for decades. Finding one today in sharp condition is where the real challenge begins. Collectors pay close attention to details on the 1953 no-mint mark penny. Strong lettering, full wheat lines, and a clear Lincoln portrait instantly raise interest. Coins with original red or red-brown color are especially desirable, as copper naturally darkens over time. The brighter the original shine, the more collectors stop and look. Now let's talk about the errors that make this penny exciting. Some examples include off-center strikes, where the design is slightly shifted, doubled lettering that shows thickness or shadowing on numbers and letters, and weak strikes where parts of the design appear soft or faded. These mint mistakes were never meant to leave the mint, yet they did, and today they turn an ordinary penny into a conversation piece. Another factor collectors love is history. 1953 was a post-war era when America was growing fast, and these pennies were part of everyday life. Holding one is like holding a small piece of that era. That emotional connection is why collectors never lose interest in Lincoln Wheat Pennies. If you are a coin lover, always check your old change carefully. A simple penny you ignore today could be something special tomorrow. Condition, color, and errors all play a major role in determining whether your coin is ordinary or collectible. Before we wrap up, remember this: never clean your coins. Cleaning can destroy value instantly. Always store them safely and, if needed, have them evaluated by professionals. In today's real market, a circulated 1953 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat Penny is usually worth only a few cents above face value. In higher uncirculated condition, market prices can reach several dollars. Exceptional error coins and top-grade examples have sold at auction for amounts ranging from tens of dollars to several $100s, depending on condition and rarity. If you enjoyed learning about this classic Lincoln Wheat Penny, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Drop a comment below and tell us if you've ever found a wheat penny in your pocket. Stay curious, keep collecting, and I'll see you in the next video. Top 2. We're talking about one of the most important coins in American numismatic history, the United States of America Lincoln Wheat Penny from 1958 with the D-mint mark. This coin may look familiar, but it represents the end of an era, and that alone makes it special for collectors around the world. The 1958 D Lincoln Wheat Penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is why you'll see the small letter D below the date. This was the final year the wheat reverse design was used before the Lincoln Memorial pennies were introduced. Because of this, 1958 holds a permanent place in coin history, marking the closing chapter of the wheat penny series that began in 1909. On the front, Abraham Lincoln's portrait stands strong, showing sharp details in the hair, coat, and facial features when well preserved. On the reverse, the two wheat ears symbolize America's agricultural strength. Collectors pay very close attention to how bold these wheat lines appear, because weakness or wear can quickly reduce value. Many people assume this coin is common, but condition changes everything. Most 1958 D pennies were heavily circulated. Finding one today with strong luster, clean surfaces, and original red copper color is becoming harder every year. Coins that still glow with that fresh mint shine instantly attract serious collector interest. Errors are where excitement really builds. Some 1958 VDB Wheat pennies show off-center strikes, where the design is pushed to one side. Others display weak strikes, especially on the wheat ears or Lincoln's hair. There are also examples with repunched mint marks, where the D appears doubled or slightly shifted. These mistakes were accidental, but today they are the reason some pennies are worth far more than expected. Collectors also watch for die cracks and planchet flaws, which add character and rarity. Each error tells a story of how the coin was made, and that story is what keeps collectors fascinated year after year. For coin lovers, this penny is more than copper. It represents the final breath of a legendary design. Owning a 1958 VDB Wheat penny feels like owning the last page of a history book that will never be reprinted. If you ever come across one, resist the urge to clean it. Cleaning removes original surfaces and can destroy collector value instantly. Store it safely and let the coin speak for itself. In today's real market, circulated 1958 VDB Lincoln Wheat pennies usually trade for only a small amount above face value. Uncirculated examples with strong red color can reach several dollars. High-grade coins and notable error examples have achieved auction results ranging from tens of dollars to several $100s, depending on condition and rarity. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the final Lincoln Wheat penny, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Share your thoughts in the comments and tell us if you own a 1958 VDB Wheat penny. Keep collecting, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video. Top 3. We're exploring a Lincoln Wheat penny that often gets overlooked, but quietly holds strong collector interest. The United States of America 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny with the D mint mark. At first glance, it looks like just another old penny, but once you understand its details, history, and possible errors, this coin becomes far more exciting. The 1955 VDB Wheat penny was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small letter D below the date. This was a time when America was booming, industries were growing, and these pennies were everywhere, passing from hand to hand every single day. That heavy use is exactly why finding a well-preserved example today is not as easy as people think. On the front, Abraham Lincoln's portrait shows fine details that collectors carefully examine. Sharp hairlines, a strong jawline, and clear lettering are signs of a better quality coin. On the reverse, the two wheat ears symbolize America's agricultural roots. Full wheat lines and strong lettering instantly make a coin more desirable. What really brings attention to the 1955 VDB Wheat penny is condition and striking quality. Many coins from this year were struck a bit weak, especially on the wheat ears. Coins with bold details stand out and attract collectors quickly. Original copper color also matters. Red and red-brown examples are far more appealing than dark or heavily worn pieces. Errors add another layer of excitement. Some 1955 VDB pennies show off-center strikes, die cracks, and uneven lettering. There are also coins with minor doubling on letters or numbers, which collectors love to search for under magnification. While the famous double die penny from 1955 came from Philadelphia, Denver minted examples with striking errors still hold strong interest in today's market. For coin lovers, this penny represents the heart of the wheat penny era. It's old enough to feel historic, yet common enough that collectors can still hunt for better examples. That thrill of checking every detail is what keeps collectors coming back. If you find one of these coins, never clean it. Cleaning removes original surfaces and instantly lowers value. Proper storage and careful handling are always the smartest choice. In today's real market, circulated 1955 VDB Lincoln Wheat pennies usually sell for only a small amount above face value. Uncirculated examples with strong original color can reach several dollars. High-grade coins and noticeable error pieces have brought auction prices ranging from tens of dollars to several $100s, depending on condition and rarity. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a coin story. Comment below if you've ever found a 1955 VDB Wheat penny in your change. Keep collecting, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video. Top 4. We're taking a closer look at a classic American coin that many people overlook without realizing its true story. The United States of America Lincoln Wheat penny from 1950 with no mint mark. This coin may seem ordinary, but for collectors, it holds history, charm, and hidden potential. The 1950 Lincoln Wheat penny with no mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During this period, pennies were still made of solid copper, giving them that warm tone collectors love today. These coins were used heavily in everyday life, which means most surviving examples show noticeable wear. On the front, Abraham Lincoln's portrait reflects the strong design that has represented American coinage for generations. Collectors study the sharpness of Lincoln's hair, the clarity of the lettering, and the overall surface quality. On the reverse, the twin wheat ears symbolize growth and stability, a design that defined an entire era of U.S. pennies. Condition plays a huge role in value. While millions were minted, finding one with crisp details and original color is becoming harder every year. Coins with red or red-brown copper surfaces are especially appealing, while dark brown coins are usually more common. Errors are where excitement really begins. Some 1950 no-mint mark wheat pennies show off-center strikes, weak details on the wheat ears, or die cracks running across the design. There are also examples with slight doubling on letters or numbers, which collectors eagerly search for using magnification. These mint mistakes can turn a simple penny into a prized collectible. For coin lovers, this penny represents post-war America, a time of rebuilding and growth. Holding one feels like holding a piece of that era in your hand, which is why Lincoln Wheat pennies continue to attract new collectors every year. If you ever find a 1950 wheat penny, avoid cleaning it. Cleaning damages the surface and can permanently reduce value. Proper storage keeps the coin exactly as collectors want it. Today's real market. Circulated 1950 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat pennies usually sell for a small amount above face value. Uncirculated examples with strong original color can reach several dollars. High-grade coins and notable error pieces have achieved auction results ranging from tens of dollars to several $100s, depending on condition and rarity. If you enjoyed learning about this classic wheat penny, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Share your thoughts in the comments and tell us if you own a 1950 wheat penny. Keep collecting, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video. Top 5. We're stepping back into early 1950s America to explore a penny that many people still overlook. The United States of America Lincoln Wheat penny from 1952 with no mint mark. This coin quietly carries history, collector interest, and the kind of details that true coin lovers enjoy discovering. The 1952 Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During this period, pennies were made of solid copper, giving them that rich tone collectors admire. These coins moved through daily commerce for decades, which is why most examples today show clear signs of wear. On the front, Abraham Lincoln's portrait remains one of the most recognizable images in U.S. coinage. Collectors closely examine the sharpness of Lincoln's hair, beard area, and the clarity of the date and lettering. On the reverse, the classic wheat ears represent American strength and growth, a design that defined an entire generation of pennies. What truly separates an average coin from a collectible one is condition. Even though large numbers were produced, finding a 1952 penny with strong detail and original color is becoming more difficult. Coins with red or red-brown copper surfaces are especially desirable, while heavily worn brown examples are far more common. Errors add another level of excitement. Some 1952 no-mint mark wheat pennies show off-center strikes, weak details on the wheat ears, die cracks, or minor doubling on letters and numbers. These mint mistakes were never intended to leave the mint, yet they did, and today they create strong interest among collectors. For coin lovers, this penny represents the heart of post-war American coinage. It's old enough to feel historic, yet still accessible enough to hunt for in old collections and jars. That balance keeps collectors checking every wheat penny they find. If you ever come across one of these coins, remember never to clean it. Cleaning removes original surfaces and can instantly reduce value. Safe storage and gentle handling are always the best approach. In today's real market. Circulated 1952 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat pennies usually trade for a small amount above face value. Uncirculated examples with strong original color can reach several dollars. High-grade coins and notable error pieces have sold at auction for amounts ranging from tens of dollars to several $100s, depending on condition and rarity. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Drop a comment below and tell us if you've ever found a 1952 wheat penny. Keep collecting, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.